Thor Ragnarok is the newest Marvel Cinematic Universe film to hit, or should I say, smash theaters. Wait, that just sounds wrong. Well, you know what I mean. The film stars the buffed-up Chris Hemsworth as Thor, the easily likable Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk, the enjoyable Tom Hiddleston as Loki, and most importantly, Jeff Goldblum, the one guy you need to have to know a movie is going to be good. So yes, it's a bomb of a movie, a good bomb, an explosion of greatness. Now, Thor has always been the low point of the MCU, but now they finally decided to embrace the silliness of his cosmic roots, even though they're dealing with the end of absolutely everything. So, yay! Thor Ragnarok is about Thor, the Lord of Sparkles, who has lost his hammer to Hela, the goddess of death, who is now conquering Asgard following Odin's mysterious disappearance from Loki, planning to unleash Ragnarok, the end of everything cliche. Oh, and the Hulk is back with more to his story when he meets Thor in Sakaar, where Thor was banished to, as they plan to escape back to Asgard, also with the help of Valkyrie, who also has her own complex backstory. And Jesus Christ, isn't this supposed to be the shortest MCU movie? You go in thinking, hasn't there been a bunch of different plots already set up for this movie? Thor finding answers about the Infinity Stones, Loki taking the throne of Asgard with Odin's absence, Hela destroying Asgard, whatever the actual title of the movie Ragnarok means. There's the whole planet Hulk, yada yada, and wasn't Surtur in one of those trailers somewhere? Yeah! Believe it or not, all of those plots are really blended into one big giant blob of a plot. Alright, that's a long enough intro, so without further ado, let's get into the non-spoiler review, which is all we're gonna do in this video. So, at the very beginning of the film, there are plenty of laughs, but the pacing seems super rushed to set up this crowded movie. Some major parts of the film are rushed through, but eventually once the setup is done, the movie slows down, and also the laughs die down then a little bit as well, unfortunately. But, hey, you know what I've heard the most about this movie? The comedy. Supposedly, this separates itself from other modern superhero films for being a joyride with loads more humor than ever before, and apparently, Marvel has never tried this before. Now, I'm gonna have to say I disagree with that. This film has a lot of great comedic moments, but it's not comedy that makes it unique from other superhero movies. In other words, this film blends comedy and seriousness just as much as, say, Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, I think it's super great that that's done. It's just maybe being over-exaggerated by others, as it's not something we've never seen before. So anyways, there's tons to love in the movie, and while I was saying before how it's a crowded movie plot-wise, I still think it was done well. The plot is most importantly set up to not follow the MCU's so-called overused same formula. Now let's talk characters. So Thor is a ton of fun to watch on screen. Hela is one of the rather better MCU villains. Loki is not at his best, but still good. Bruce Banner is great for the comedy setting, and then there's the other guy, the Hulk. I guess you could say it's comic accurate how he's finally talking and staying longer as the Hulk, but he was rather less entertaining to watch. But still, while this film may have just shrunk down Hulk's greatest comic story, Planet Hulk, he still has his moments where you really feel for him when scenes are referencing back to Age of Ultron. You know, it expands on the story a bit. So next up, there's Valkyrie, or a Valkyrie. She's just more comedy to add to the film, basically. So finally, we've got Jeff Goldblum, who acts as the Grand Master, or he really acts as himself, which is really amazing because you can't go wrong with pure natural Goldblum. Anywho, the action is plenty entertaining. Easter eggs are thrown all over the movie to purposely have some fun, and the comedy really helps establish this film in addition to a number of serious and emotional moments that help add upon all of this. Okay, that was all a big mouthful. Today, I'm not doing spoilers. It's just too much. So that's why, for once, I'm making a whole separate video for the spoilers. Yay! So be sure to check that out if you have, or when you have, watched the movie, because I've got plenty more things to discuss about the movie. So ultimately, conclusion time. Thor Ragnarok was certainly a good movie that continues Marvel's streak. Of the 3 Thor movies, this one certainly lands at the #1 spot, but I guess there's not really much competition there. But what number does this rank at with the entire MCU? Shut up. Alright, so that all being said, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for lots more videos coming real soon. Most importantly, the spoiler-filled review. Seriously, it's worth watching in addition to this. Without it, my thoughts are just incomplete. Bye.